All right, in this video, I'm going to help you set up for activity 7.2 part 2, where you're going to take the data from activity 7.1 and you're going to do a statistical analysis utilizing the same steps we just did in part 1 and doing it for the connector part. So I'm going to go ahead and go down here to the bottom where we have part 1 heights of students. I'm going to hit the plus sign to add a new sheet in there. Double click on that. I'm going to call this part 2, which will be called, let's do depth of connector. And here we're going to do the exact same kind of thing where we're going to go ahead and set up. Let me go ahead and get something typed up in here for a way to let me zoom in on it. So here's what we end up having is we're going to end up doing the connector part measurements. So we'll call this depth of connector. And then what I'm going to end up doing is I will put in what is the measurement. So I'll put in the depth in centimeters. So we're not going to have any, this is the thing about this, is we're not going to really have any type of, you know, different data or anything like that. So I'm going to do 4.1. So as I'm looking at the activity, we're not going to have any conversions or anything like we did there. So we're not going to have to really deal with any of that, which is kind of nice. But the rest of this, you'll kind of see, will kind of flow just as such. So as I put in the data, so as I look, I should have 12, so 12 data points in there. So 16 minus 5, so it should be 1, 2, 3. Yep, should be 12 there. And we're going to go ahead and format this to 2 decimal places. Just one, actually. So I was thinking about 2 significant figures. So you may want to go ahead and look at doing some formatting so we can kind of put those in there like so. As far as this goes, the rest of this, you're going to end up generating the summary statistics. The only thing that I'm going to kind of do to help you out is you may want to highlight your data here. And if you go up here to sort and filter and say sort smallest to largest, then you'll go through and have that in there. Down here at the bottom, I'll go ahead and do bins with you. Bins, we're going to create a bin for each data point. 3.8, 3.9, 4.0, 4.1, 4.2, 4.3, and 4.4. So you're just going to go ahead and create a bin for each one of those. And from here, you're going to end up going through and doing the depth of the connector piece, following the same steps. And if you look in the document on the activity, you'll see what your final results should look like. So if you have questions or anything as you go along with this, feel free to message me, and I'll be happy to go through and help you with that.